So to get any of those, extra income, who would like less income? There is one person there. We might have to get some therapy there. You can keep looking at that, but it's up to you, and you decide. But you've got to decide in your own quiet time. You take time out. You go and sit under an apple tree or whatever it is. Don't sit under a coconut tree. And just take time out. Now wonder, I bet you 3 of you in this audience will do that. You'll go away and you'll sit down and you'll think, really, what is it that I have to have rather than just want? What do you have to have? Someone said, why do you have to be rich? And audience, a few people said, because I've got a lot of good work I want to do. It wasn't about greedy. This is not for the greedy and the needy. This is really for people who want to do things well in life, right? But why do you have to be rich? Maybe you might want to take family around the world and let them experience places they wouldn't do. I go out and see my mother every single day at the retirement village. I'm the only person out of hundreds of people there that visits their parents every single day. The only one, because I now can. I'm not tied to what I was before I saw this business. Does that make sense? That may not be your thing. I take my little grandkids out from kindy and school and go down and have baby chinos or go down somewhere, things I like to do. But and they do too. Things that are important to me. And I love to go to my farms. I've got 2 farms. I love to just drive up the driveway, go up the farm and chill out and do nothing. To walk around, play with the horses, whatever. What is your thing? That is the most important thing that you have to work out. We'll do more of that later. Just going through quickly, how simple is this? You've got a shop right next door there. There's a lot of things you can buy in that shop that you're buying now anyway, if you are not yet across that. Instead of buying from the well-known supermarkets, you can shop through your own business, get some extra discounts and get some money back. Does that sound like a pretty simple thing? It is. And of course you get very, very good quality products. Just going through quickly, you link to a team. Now, you link into a team that's already doing what they know how to do, how to get those things that you want, and they'll show you all that. And the teams grow. Now, I didn't know how it was going to grow because I didn't know if I could do this, if I was the right person, was I too old, too young, too whatever. But this is it, and I'll talk more about that. The education is priceless, and even our friend Robert Kiyosaki said it's the best he's seen. Without a doubt, because, I repeat this later again because I had a bit of an aha moment. Why does our education system work so well? Why does it create the dreams and goals for people? And it occurred to me, with all my years of psychology, it didn't dawn on me till the other day. It's because we have it in our face all the time. You keep on getting a repetition. Does that make sense? Because by the time you leave here today, you will have forgotten most of what you heard today. But if you're listening to CDs on the same thing, if you are associating with the people who are also looking forward to a better life, you will keep hearing over and over and over and over the same information that you need, that you have to process, that you have to absorb, that you have to use to become the person. 100%. Because we have it continuously through CDs and books and seminars and association. I'd go once and then maybe 6 months later go to something else. I was the same person 6 months later as I was at the previous one, except I was a few $1,000s poorer. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you take note of that, I think that's one of the biggest points for the success of Network 21 around the world. And what a privilege it is to stand on the stage of a Network 21 event who are mentors, and I listen to their CDs and I love it, and I'm here with them in person as well. And we travel around the world together and have a great time. And I didn't know anybody in this room when I first was looking. What an amazing business it is. I tell you, it's fantastic. And Network 21 started by Jim and Nancy Dornan, a couple who had more challenges than anyone would like to have. A child with spina bifida, dozens of brain operations, all kinds of operations, and they built a business and they started an education system that you can see there that can help every single person who has the desire and the commitment to do and have and be. So, here it is. Amway's the shop. It's the shop. A shop can't be good or bad, but this one happens to be good. It's very good. When people say, I once did Amway, what does that mean? You know, it's a shop. And the shop provides amazing products that we can purchase or not purchase. Others can purchase or not purchase, but we associate with Network 21, people who help us with the training, seminars and support, but Amway also pays us. They send us on amazing holidays. They look after us in style, and they keep on paying us every month. It gets boring. You look at your bank account and there it is again. The only unboring thing is you never know what the amount will be, because this business continues to grow. So, look at that. I read that and I thought, how true. By its very nature and design, network marketing is a strikingly fair, democratic, socially responsible system of generating wealth. And most of you know why. Because it's equal opportunity, people helping people. No one benefits from anyone unless they get helped. But initially, when you first look at this business, you're not thinking about helping people. Let's be honest. When you first look at this business, what are you thinking about? The word starts with M. Me. Me and mine. Yes? It's a funny thing though. When you hang out with the right people and you are, after a while, affected by the principles and the philosophy of Network 21, it is a joy to help people. I think all of us who've been in for a little while, in my case it's 10 and a half years now since I signed that piece of paper. The boxes and boxes of cards and letters from people whose lives have been changed. But when I first saw this, I hoped it would give me control of my life, let me be my own boss, have more money, and maybe get some of that travel done. That villa in Tuscany is still calling, but the company sent us to Tuscany and we happened to hang out with people who had villas, and we also travelled through the most beautiful places in the world. But I tell you what, living in Australia is still my favourite. This is home. This is a wonderful country. It's great to travel, and one should travel, I think. But to come home and to be able to live well because of something that you have developed, something you have created that is your own, that you feel is the result of your effort, of your learning, your growing, your changing, I guess. None of us like to change, but there is change involved. Now, in this business, I just want to say, you remain authentic. You remain the person you are today. You don't actually change in that sense. You just learn more. You learn how to do life differently. You learn how to deal with people differently. But basically, you are still the same person. And to be honest, it's not for everyone. I mean, there are people that maybe are not suited to this because of who they are. And I mean, one of my airline people